Hello everyone, welcome to Farming Simulator 22. This is my first time opening it up. Well, I went through the settings a bit. Otherwise, we're just going to play for a little while. So, looks like it's similar to 18 here. So we want the easy where we already have some land and equipment. And we basically just make more money as we go. And then these, of course, are insane. So we don't touch those. The maps, I'm going to do Elm Creek, and then here's the new one. I think this is the French-inspired one, and Erlengrot, I believe, was the new map in 18. So Elm Creek is the Midwestern one. Let's play that one, and I guess I have this here. So don't pre-order games, but I did. So we have whatever this is. And we'll start. Oh, nice. Like a loading percentage. That is new and appreciated. Yeah, so as I said in my new features video, I assume every state in the US has an Elm Creek, because I know for sure we do here, a few hours away. So I thought it was interesting that the map is called that. I was actually hanging out with some of my friends this weekend who are from there, so that was interesting. I mentioned it to them and they thought it was kind of cool, even though they have zero interest in this game, which is fair. So this percentage thing, oh, it works. I've just been talking. I did not. If the percentage is there, the start button's here. Why don't they just turn this into the start button? But anyway, what do I know? Wow. Many more options. I was not expecting to have to actually make a character. I guess I missed that part of the new stuff. I'll make it look just like me. Like we never actually see ourselves, so it doesn't matter that much. This looks fine. My hair swoops that way. Okay. I have a bit of a beard. Yep, except I actually have a mustache too. Can you not have a beard and a mustache? Oh, here we go. Yeah, just have like a normal, yep. It's kind of like that, I would say. No, like that. Yep, looks good. Okay, what do I wear? Beekeeper suit? No. Gosh, I'm sorry. I usually put player creation in like a separate video, but I didn't know. We don't want branded. Let's just get a nice pair of overalls, coveralls. I don't see why not. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so if I unequip this, wait, if I unequip it. Oh. I mean, they're all like the same color. There we go. Those are what coveralls, right? Overalls? Coveralls? Why am I thinking they're both the same thing? We just want shoes. Yep, looks like what I have in my garage. I don't, ooh, a beanie would be nice, but I don't often wear hats, so we're just not going to. And we definitely want gloves on the farm. Do we? No. Barehand it. And I don't want these, so I think we're good with this person. Welcome to Farming Simulator. Do I want a guided tour? No. I've been playing this for like 9 years. I'll probably regret that, but all right. So we already have a house. So we're already farther than we were in 18, and we can sleep there through the night. It seems. Let's see the UI. It's in August, so we are just at the end of summer. We're at 5 speed. I think we'll keep that, and we have 100 grand. But if we look in the bank, okay, gotta get used to. Yeah, so here's our map. It zooms out very slowly, but that's all of it. Our workers, we're going to be spending a lot of time here. So we're in August. We're going to have to figure out, it looks like we're on day 2 of August. Is that how that works? 1, 2, no, wait, no. That doesn't make sense. We're just in August. 1 day is a month. So, okay. So today is August. Lots of weather forecast. Jeez. Ooh, I love the new icons. Wow, those look so good. I'm wondering if the hay and straw actually look different. Or hay and grass. Yes. Maybe this time I'll be able to memorize what they are. Because I still can't in 18. So hay and then straw. I don't really get it, but I think I can remember that. Road salt. I guess that's for winter. Jeez, look at that price. But it's crazy to make a cake. It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. Vehicles, I guess these are ours right now. This is what I wanted. So we have, oh, we have 100 grand, no debt. That's really nice because we don't want loan interest. Okay, we can do contracts still. Production chains. Oh wow, there's way more. Okay, and then just settings. Okay, well, let's look around our farm before we start farming. So we actually own this. This easy start is already so good. Just the fact that we actually have a barn, we have a house. Wow, what is? Huh. Interesting. There are collectibles on this map. I thought maybe this would lead us to a collectible, but now I can't get out. I'm like stuck. There we go. There are collectibles on maps though, so if we ever see like an interesting spot, we should definitely explore. I didn't know if we could get into the house. We used to be able to. Looks like not, but still, it's just nice to have one. So we have a truck. So that's neat. We could always sell it if we want money. Oh, I need to get rid of that. I am on keyboard and mouse. I thought about playing with controller, but I've never done that. I don't think I could stand it. We have a little tiny field. Our mini-map is really small. So we have a circle, a square, a big, but it's still, I feel like I want to zoom in, but I can't. We'll just do it from here. Okay, if we zoom in, so here's our farm, and then we'll actually take an actual look. So our house, we have some silos, water tank. Okay. Oh, we need to zoom out faster. That is so slow. Okay, and then just like tons of stuff. I think these must be production chain factories. Yep. We have the train. Okay. Like lots of factories. Oh, we actually see the train moving on the map. The diesel locomotive. Cool. Okay, farmland, we'll take a quick look. So we own all this, which is pretty sweet. So we own 3 little fields. That's going to be good for seasons since we have to wait, I think, for them to be harvestable. So we own this one. We have our silo. Looks like we have like a header trailer. We got a tipper and tractor on the left side of this barn. So if we go up these, why can we go down everything? Like, huh? It's cool amounts of detail. I just keep expecting to like find a collectible, but I don't even know what the collectibles are on this map. Let's keep going around our farm so we can get to farming. I got my Hazel. Hey, it's a person. Here's our water tank. That's cool. It's just like a wanderer. Yeah. All right, I'll take it. Yeah, so I got my hazelnut coffee here, so I apologize if you hear me sipping. Yeah, we are definitely in the middle of like a little village gas station right across the road. Was that the bakery? Now that is the fast food restaurant, and then just houses. So we have wheat ready to harvest, and we have, is this ours? Yeah, 46. We have like a tractor over there. So let's just jump to our vehicles. So we have this ready to go. We have this ready to cultivate. And then we have this ready to sow. If I hook it up, we have wheat ready to go. We'll have to actually check our crops and see. So we have a weight on that. We do have our tipper. We just gotta hook everything up. So we actually start with a really, really like large fleet. I mean, we have a truck, 3 tractors, and a harvester, a combine. That's really nice. So let's get to harvesting. Maybe. Yeah, this game looks so good, and I'm only running on high graphics because I didn't trust very high yet. So unfortunately, I still haven't been able to get. Where is? There we go. Okay, top left has the color indicator. Yep, so we are harvesting wheat. It's probably going to be low yield. Looks like we got our straw swath coming out. So yeah, I still have not been able to get a new graphics card. And I've been trying for over a year now. I'm on Hotstock, I'm on the Discord. I just like cannot get the timing down. So still on my 1070, which, not gonna lie, it's holding up pretty well. But I'm running high graphics at 2K, so like 14, I don't know, I call it 2K, like 1440p. Of course the video will be 1080. So, but looks nice. It's running smoothly so far. I'm at 30 FPS just again for the sake of the video. These vehicles are turning difficultly, and my kitten is, well, I call her a kitten. She's over a year now, but I did not want that. I just want this to lower. Is now just jumped on the chair behind me, and she does this thing where she like sniffs my head and then might start biting my hair, so there's potential for that. I need to go into settings and change like the turning. Right now it's turning really like widely, I guess I would say. It's turning very loosely. And it looks like in the bottom right with our vehicles we have actual gear shifting, but I haven't figured out the controls for that. I guess if I look here, change, yeah, we have cruise control, but I don't see, yeah, maybe you have to like enable manual controls or something, I don't know. Okay, I lifted this, right? No, I did not. Yeah, I just turned so badly. But it could just be my skill level as well. But yeah, I figure we'll do this field manually just because I think we have time, and I don't want to spend money on a worker yet. Not that they're that expensive, but this field's pretty small, so should be fine. Okay, let's look at our settings. There should be, I don't remember what it's called. Seasonal growth, days per month. You can change this. 2 days per month, 28, oh gosh, that'd be insane. Fixed visual month. Set whether a specific month should always be visible. Fixed visual month. March. Oh, okay. So if we always wanted it to be fall, like looking like fall, we could do that, but that would be silly. Snow falls on the ground, of course. Crop destruction, might as well. I hate plowing, so I'm glad that's off. Fieldstone determines if stones can appear in your fields when cultivating and plowing. I mean, I guess we'll see. Lime. We'll leave it on. We'll leave weeds on. We should have some realism. Dirt. Stop and go braking. Keep the brake button held to brake. Yep, I want that. Trailers can only be filled until the max. Trailers can only be filled until the max allowed. What happens? So if we don't do that, they just overflow? That's new. I don't see the turning thing. Oh, we do want dollar and miles. I am acres. Okay, so basically just want imperial system. Radio's off because we are recording. Okay, reset vehicle, indoor. Camera. Here, I think it's one of these. Steering. Adjust the speed at which the wheels return. Maybe it's this one. Gear shift mode automatic. Okay, so you can change it, but we're not going to. Switch to trains is off because we don't want to switch to trains. Let's see if that helps. Yes. I think that helped quite a bit. Or at least in my mind, I'm telling myself it did. And we can keep going. So I think right now the plan will be just plant. The plan will be to plant. And then I want to see about getting like chickens and stuff just because eventually I want to start making tutorials soon. But I won't make them until I actually do them and deal with them. I don't want to assume that chickens are the exact same as they always have been, though they probably are. It's probably buy chickens, pick up their eggs, but I don't know. Who knows, maybe now you have to feed them or something. So we'll try to do them. We'll try to get chickens right away. I also have not seen anything with forestry. Like, I assume it's still in the game, but I don't expect a lot of changes to be made there. I do hope they raise the prices for things like to sell because, man, they nerfed forestry I think in 17, which then stuck in 19, and it made forestry almost worthless. Like, the amount of time for what you got was pretty bad. Plus in 19 you had to also buy the land to deforest. So it was a non-viable industry, I would say. So hopefully that is fixed because that is nice to just have other options for making money. So Kitten Watch 2022, she is now on the floor, about a foot and a half to my left. Like, she's not one to like usually sit on me for some reason, but she's always sitting on the floor near me, always. So that's pretty cute. And then my other cat, Gruber, he's a lap cat. He's always on me, except for now. He's sleeping upstairs. All right, I think one more pass. We can also then buy a loading wagon. We'll have to watch our money because even though we have a lot and we don't have loans, we don't have a lot of ways of making money yet. And I want to try kind of saving this wheat for a season where they don't have wheat harvests because they should go up apparently. And so we don't want to spend too much money. We could always rent, but then again, that'll just be a wash. So we'll see. We may just not pick up this straw. I probably could have just not have done this. Let's see, we want to turn this off. Pipe out. We only have 4,000 units. It's nothing to write home about. I'm really curious about this trailer fill limit. Like if the game just lets you overflow your trailers now. But we turned it off, so if that's possible, that's what's going to happen. Okay. There we go. Wait a minute. What happened? Did it turn off? I guess I have it on the automatic engine start, so then it automatically turns off. That's okay. We need to put this away anyway. So we own... I'm trying to see what field that is right there. We own that one too. Cool. Okay. So let's pipe in. Fold it. Now where do we put this in the... Probably the barn over there? We can also probably sell our header trailer. I just don't use those. I usually just drive with my header on. Oh, I see. Okay. Like where we went down earlier. I kind of thought it was, but I didn't quite know where we were. I think this is for like machine maintenance. Like oil changes, I guess, is like, except I keep getting stuck. But you can turn these lights on, I think, too. Oh, no, that's just my flashlight. I'm dumb. Okay. Anyway, let's get this in. Hopefully it'll fit. The header might have to just put the header outside. Okay. Doesn't fit, but that's fine. So yeah, then if we wanted to, we could go and get stuck. Wow, really stuck. And then you can see, I guess, in real life, you could probably do something there. I don't know. I don't do such things. All right, let's switch over to here and figure out our silo situation, which is, we should be able to just drive over and tip it out. Okay, yep. Start overloading, which I guess unloading. There we go. And we'll just kind of park. I am going to go sell this. Wait, I just dropped the weight, didn't I? Wait, no, I did it right. Yeah. I want to pick this up, because I think if we take it to the shop, we get more, or at least we used to. I'm going to check it when we get there. Because we could just go here. Holy cow, there's so much stuff. Brands, tools. Okay, oh, you can just buy bales. I think that was in the old one too, or 19 too. Packs. What is this? Tractors are... So this is, I assume this is like ice salt, like road salt. And a plow. Okay. Oh, nice. This is sale. So we could buy a baler for actually really, really cheap. 30 months. I think that, yeah, so it's like really, really used. But I don't know what effect that has on it really. This is what we own, so we could sell this. You do not have animal barns or pastures. First place a barn. Oh boy. Okay, so we could... Wait, that's not... Construction. And I think you can go Control P to get there as well. I guess maybe not, I don't know. Saving content. Okay, so we could buy 49 and just kind of start buying surrounding fields. We're not going to even look at that yet. And then here's the new build menu. So we have sheds, silos, silo extensions, liquid manure, just tons of stuff. Lights, I think this is a light. Oh, weather station. Oh, cool. We have our, yeah, biomethane. Refuel your methane tractors. And of course our farmhouse, production, orchards. Okay, so in the video I watched and I talked about, I could not figure out what word this was. Orchards. Okay, so factories, we have like our bakery and all that. Biogas, like look at all this. So you input, I guess, trees in this. There must be somewhere that like gives you planks and then it outputs. I'm going to assume that's wood chips and desk, like furniture, I think. I wish if you hovered over them it like tool tipped you. Like this is what this actually is. Jeez, that is so much stuff. Yeah, they did not touch on most of this in their videos. Like they really just talked about, yeah, there's grapes, raisins, grape juice. Yeah, they just talked about bakery. But I mean, there is, yeah, the carpentry. Huh? How do you get those wood planks then? Huh, selling point. So this is what they take, okay. Yeah, I'm really interested in the greenhouses. Tomatoes, strawberries, and lettuce, I guess. And you just put in water. So that's something we could probably do soon. Orchards are really cool, grapes and olives. And then generators, so these are cool. They got rid of these in 2019. But yeah, you literally just buy them and just make money. Like this would make us $300, $600, like $700 a day. Old bees. Okay. Yep, we gotta get a doghouse. And then all this stuff. So chickens, we would need a small pasture. 30 chickens, 360 chickens. And it looks like you do have to feed them wheat, barley, and then that might be sorghum. I'm not sure all the icons yet. Should we buy a doghouse while we're here? Flattening failed. Okay, so we have our house. Wait, what's this? Okay, we're gonna have to go check out whatever that is. This is actually a really nice view of our place. There's our house, right? So if I rotate it, we can put our doghouse. Oh, we have a little like play set. Put our doghouse like here. I just want to rotate it. How do you rotate it? I can rotate the camera, but I can't figure out how. Oh, okay, there we go. Right, that's like a good place, isn't it? And we have a dog. It's that easy. Okay, we'll deal with that soon. Let's go. Can you name the dog? I know you can pet the dog because I saw it. Oh, our dog floats. We have a float dog. Okay. Ultimate possumness. Ultimate. Come. So it can like follow me? Come. Oh my goodness, this is fantastic. I don't like that you can't name him or her. Okay, we can pick up this ball. Yeah. And, oh, okay, I gotta throw it first, dog. And get it. Cool. This will do nothing for his in the game except just provide so much joy. Okay, we're gonna tell this dog to go home, and you just chill right there. And when I come back, I just want you right there with your ball. Ranger. Phil Bull Ranger. So I wonder if you can name the dog if you go... Oh. Okay, I thought maybe in the animal section, but... Okay, I don't know. Phil Bull. Okay, I'm fine with it. Very cool. Very fun. Now let's do what we were going to do 20 minutes ago and find the shop. Oh, here's the icons. So we were looking at, yeah, it is sorghum, the thing so we feed chickens, I guess, wheat, barley, sorghum. Did we feed chickens in 19? I cannot remember for the life of me. Okay, so we just have to, I guess, click these until we find the shop. That sounds exhausting. Can you... Filters. Grass, oil, okay. Soil. Nope, okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was easy. It's the one with basket. Okay, and it's pretty close. We just gotta head east. So that would be this way. Get rid of that tooltip menu. On the PC, you can bring up that tooltip menu with F1. I'm not sure how you do it on a controller, but definitely very helpful because there's so many different controls depending on the situation. So I've been playing this game for 9 years and I still definitely don't have it memorized at all. So here is the bakery. So what happens if we just like go look at it? Buy production? You have to buy it first? Oh no. Okay. We will not be producing for a while. Did I pass the vehicle? Nope. Or the vehicle, the shop. And no, I did not. So we're already down a couple thousand, even though the doghouse isn't actually going to profit as anything, that's all right. So this is our shop. You can tell by the massive amount of parking space. So let's test this quick and answer the question once and for all. If I try to sell this header trailer, I can sell it for $7.99. I think is what that means. But if I go here, I should get like 20% more or something. Yeah, $8.79. So on a trailer like this, I mean, do we want to keep this? It's like not worth anything. I never use these. I don't even know what they're for. I mean, I know what they're for. You put your headers on them, but I just drive them around. So how do you sell? Yeah, let's just get this money. It's just gonna be clutter, and I cannot stand clutter. Can we steal a vehicle? No, not yet. But we could probably jump on this roof and see if we can find a collectible. That's how you used to do it. Yeah, I think it's too high. Yeah, oh well. We gave it a shot, and then we should be able to reset. The problem is that sometimes, well, does it reset to the shop or the farm? It just resets to the shop. Okay. That's too bad. So resetting used to be really overpowered in a good way. Like, it was really nice. I think I want to go this way. Yes, west. Because it would reset to your farm. And it makes sense now that it just resets to the shop. but I do long for those days. Okay, let's get back and farm more, because it is already 11 and we need to get something planted in August. Yeah, we'll get back and then look at the calendar. I could slow down time, but it's just too slow, like one speed. So usually keep it at 5, and then a lot of times we'll speed it up for certain things. Okay, so we have this field. And this needs sowed. So it's not fertilized, it's not weeded, it needs lime. Oh well. Let's just plant. We won't worry about yield yet. But it is nice that it just tells you all those things. I think that was in the old ones too. So we have 600 liters of seeds. And right now we have wheat. So let's check our calendar. We are in August. Planting is green, harvest is yellow or gold, I guess. So we could plant canola. I do love a canola. But you never get a harvest canola. Oh, I see. Wait, what? So if I plant canola, I don't get a reap until July? Maybe that's why it's worth so much. If that's the case, we would want to worry about yield, because that's a lot of land to just like sit through the year. We could plant... Well, who cares about that? I mean, really, we can't even plant wheat, right? Because if we can't plant wheat until September. So the only thing we can plant today is canola. And if that's the case, we probably want to lime it up so that we're actually getting a decent yield. But to do that, you gotta buy stuff to lime it. So if we do, you know, I don't think it's gonna be worth our money. Stone pickers? What? I don't know what that means. Okay, there's still forestry. Silo compaction? Oh, it's like for the biogas plant, I think. Okay, lime. Mulchers? Oh, like a mower? Maybe? I don't know. So we would want some sort of spreader. So probably this. And there's fertilizer. And there's, I think that's probably lime. Yeah, so we could spend 45,000, and then the nice thing is we could also then fertilize our fields. And then we would need a weeder. And that would get us kind of like max yield pretty easily. Lime, fertilizer, and then we could either spray for weeds, or if we can afford it, I like the weed, as long as we get to it on time. I like it's just hard to find stuff these days. Grassland care? Okay, what is this? Weeders, yeah. Because this, oh yeah, these are cheap. I mean, it's small, but it's cheap. Because that you don't have to actually fill up. So let's just pull the trigger, I guess, right? We want good yield. So let's buy this. Total price, there's no customization. Oh yeah, there is. So 250 does what? Gives us more. I mean, honestly, for that much money, we might as well. I don't know if that matters at all. This is fine. Wheel setup. This is fine. Spreading discs. Oh. That's really nice. 6 meter spreading disc. We definitely want that. License plate. That's hilarious. I don't really get it. Can you just randomize it? What? That's so weird. So we could like, what's type 2? So if we, can I just like use my keyboard? Like that? Well, if the license plate's blue, we might as well do pink. So that, yeah, we can give all of our stuff these license plates. That's kind of cool. So it got kind of pricey, but we're never going to really need to upgrade this for, well, if we do, it's not going to be for a very long time. So that's a big purchase, and then we just want that weeder. Spader? I don't even know. Oh my gosh, I feel so behind. This should do the trick. I mean, it's only 6 meters, but... So this one also fertilizes? Or is that seeding? We don't really need that. So 9 meters or 6 meters. Let's do this one. If we ever want to seed like canola or something, it'd be nice to have. I think that's canola. Let's just check. Yeah, so that one would seed canola as well. So it'd kind of act as a where to go. But you have to like hook it up to something. Let's just keep it simple. This is cheap. We're already like running out of money, so. Okay, so we don't actually want to do this. Does this do, what is that? Oh, oat, yeah. Canola, soybean, oilseed radish, which is just a type of fertilizer, grass, sorghum, wheat. Sorry, I'm looking at the very bottom right, but I should have said that, where you can kind of see your seed options. So let's go, we'll just put the seeder temporarily by the barn. And we'll put it back over here. It's starting to get a little messy in that kind of intersection. One thing we could do is start a worker here. Let's do that. I hate cultivating. And eventually our next thing will probably be buying a seeder that also cultivates. Though we have no money now, so we'll see. But we should be able to drive over this field. Oh, we also, yeah, we probably won't do anything with that straw. I just don't think we're going to have money to buy. Well, we can check real quick and then we'll actually play. Loading, yeah, 30,000 for the smallest one. That would take the rest of our money. We'd make some of it back because we'd sell a couple $1,000s worth of straw. We can also, I wonder if we can put straw in the silo, or if you still need the special like hayloft thing. I'll probably look into it. There's just so much to do. It's already almost noon. I want to get this canola planted by by the end of August, which is by the end of today. And then September, we can look at planting. I think there's some other options we can look at. Okay, so now we have to figure out how to, we have to buy the lime. There it is. Yeah, so you can buy feed for a lot of things and salt, but right now we just want lime. 2,000 should be enough. But we can always get back what we don't spend or what we don't use, so we might as well just make sure it's full, and we'll have to come back and buy fertilizer before we plant as well. There's one. And there's two. Do we have our license plate? There it is. Best addition to the game right there. And we should have it on the front. Well, I thought we said front, but I don't know where it would be. I should probably actually look where I'm going. Oh, just took out a mailbox. That was a nice mailbox. Okay, so unfold fertilizer spreader. We don't do that yet. Everything else should be ready to go. And we're on field 46. So we get rid of that now. Kind of a tight squeeze with this house. Okay, I'm not quite sure how... Why do I have a sign with me? Okay. Hopefully this will work. Oh yeah, we have a lot more spread than that. We could have gone a bit farther in. So there's a bit of a waste happening, but nothing too egregious, I would think. And we'll turn it off. Either way, we're gonna have to do 2 more passes. Yeah, this house being here is really obnoxious. So we have to turn these on now just so we can finish. There we go. Cool. So then we can go unload this. It did take about 1 full bag just for this one field. All right. It looks like we should just lime this field while we're at it. Right? Might as well. We already have it hooked up, so before we unload it. And I'm always okay if we don't get every square inch. I don't worry about it too much. Our worker's almost done cultivating, so we'll have to lime that field as well. There we go. Let's try to just do 1 more pass. So we won't get all of it, but we'll get 98% of it. And then we're not like wasting a ton. 280 bucks for a worker. Totally worth it, because then I don't have to cultivate. Okay, that should be... Yeah, I wish I would have done that. I think the money you waste on lime is, yeah, not worth getting that extra little yard. And I assume this needs lime as well. Yeah, so there's all these like rocks. I don't know if that actually affects things. Like, I guess we'll find out. I hope it doesn't. Like, I don't also want to go through my field with a rock. What were they called? A rock. There's a... It's under tools. What was it called? Stone picker. Like, I don't want to go through my field with a stone picker. Because we already just kind of go over our field enough. And I know it's farming, but man, when you think back to like 2000 or Farming Sim 13 and 15, it was, I think, plow, cultivate, fertilize, done. And now it's lime, fertilize 3 times. Now I guess rock picking, and maybe that's all true to life. I'm sure it is. But for me personally, it's a little too much in my sim game. So if we need to, we can just shut rocks off. But I am interested to see what their effect is. Okay, so we have easily limed our fields, and that should last like 3 harvests, I think, or 3-ish. So now we need to unload, and this is the difficult part, is you don't get to control it. But if I hit unload, maybe I can pick it up. Okay. No. But that's okay. If I had a pallet fork, like a front loader, then I could move it, but that'll be fine right there. But now we have to go by fertilizer. And I think fertilizing is now 2 times, and that may be able to be changed in settings. But if you look, it'll say 0% fertilized. This probably needs lime, that's okay. All it does, I mean, fertilizing, lime, all that stuff just affects yield. Which is a big deal, especially if you're doing canola and you don't get a harvest for 11 days. Like, that is a lot of land just sitting there, so I figured it'd be worth it. Figured it's worth it to invest the money right away and have this stuff, because now we can basically, except for the rocks, we should be good to go. And then the rocks, we just have to see if it does it like break our. I'm assuming what it does is like damages your vehicles a little bit. Like if you look in the bottom right, there's a wrench bar, and that's your vehicle wear and tear, I guess. But if it's anything like the past games, it's not that hard or that expensive to fix up. So I don't think we'll worry about it. If that is the case, we'll just shut rocks off as well. I'm not, though. If one of our production chains needs rocks, you could see here there's like a rock symbol. I don't know if that means like we can gather rock, and if that's the case, then we would have to go to production chains, which I guess we could just do quickly since we're just learning the game. And then if I can wait, no, I want this. I'm just looking for the rock symbol. There's a lot of, oh, that's sugar, okay. So what is that? That sugar cane, sugar beets, and no idea what that symbol is. That's why they need tooltips. Like I'm shocked that they don't have them. Like when I hover over this, it should say whatever the world it is. The symbols are awesome, but until you learn them. These are factories, so this wouldn't, yeah, the rocks wouldn't be at a factory. There's debris crusher, rock. So I guess you at least make money from them? I don't know, but then you have to buy, oh my gosh. But it's like 25,000 just to get the machine. But for now we need solid fertilizer. So 1,400 for 750. That is a lot of money. 18 for 1,000. 18 for 1,000. Okay, so it's like the same as it should be. 1920 for 1,000. Wait, what? Corn collie solid fertilizer. 1,820 for 1,000. Okay, let's just buy one because it's really expensive. And then hope it lasts a while. Well, just buy one more. Because you have to fertilize the field so many times. Again, I think 2, but. So I always like to fertilize before we plant. Eventually we'll have a sower that also fertilizes. So I think that would take care of that one, and then we need one like after we plant. So I think 2 total. So, but at this point we don't have any money makers. We have 30, and yes, we can always take out a loan, but the problem with loans is that then you have that daily loan interest, and that can really chew away at your money. So I'd rather take it a little slower and just stay out of that loan cycle. It's kind of like real life, to be honest. Okay. So we can check the fertilizer map. So we are on 46, and if we go to growth, this is cultivated. I don't know what seed bed is. Harvest, harvested, remove foliage, a lot of stuff. Okay. This remove foliage I think is for the oilseed radish, which is a type of fertilizer. Okay. This is wild. We can turn that off because we have plowing turned off. So we don't need lime, and it's not fertilized at all. So if we go over it, yeah, you can see 2 fertilizer states. So the map is really nice. So let's unfold. And again, if we don't get the edges, that's fine. I'm just going to go over it once. We can actually go in a little bit more. Because going over, like, fertilizer is expensive, right? We just saw. So we really don't want to worry about, like, you know, a foot of field on the edges if we miss it. So do that. We'll start driving and turn it on. Whoa. That has a much bigger spread than the lime, right? Or am I crazy? Like if we just drive right down the middle of the field, like one pass, what's gonna happen? Yeah, I think that's fine. Like it's not... And then this we need to cultivate, I believe. Weed fertilized. Where's the... Yeah, so this is harvested, needs cultivated, and that's fine. So we can go fertilize. And that only used 70 liters. So even though fertilizer is expensive, you know, if we don't worry about every square inch, like it's going to be fine. We're still going to get a good yield. And it's fast, which is a bonus. Oh shoot. Okay. Plant get enough. I have no idea what that achievement is, but yeah, I'm very happy with that because we've only used 100 liters. And I guess in my head, the yield we would get from getting these little edges is not worth the amount of money we'd spend on fertilizer. I could be wrong. Probably am. I'm going to keep the fertilizer in here because we'll have to fertilize that field. And now we are ready. And again, we can check. Oh wait, that says it's already fertilized like 2 times. So maybe that fertilizer is like real good. I don't know. But either way, we have a terrible sower. Check our map one more time. We got to get out of this. Well, no, I want... Okay. August. Canola. And then we can harvest it in July. That is crazy. This is such a small sower. It's like pathetic. And obviously we all know what I'm going to do. I have to look for a new sower. It doesn't mean I'm going to buy one, but let me just see. Seeders. This is what we have. 3 meters. Just a little stupid thing. Yeah, it's all the same stuff. Like I always start with, is it this one? One of these, I think this one cultivates as well. And this one fertilizes as well. This is really the one we want. We don't have a tractor to even do it. This is probably the one we want. 110,000, so there's no way we're doing it, but that's sort of the goal, right? It's 6 meters, fertilizes at the same time. But for now, this fruit cannot be... Oh, jeez. That's really nice it tells you that, because I was all ready and just totally forgot to change it. So we want... Oh, canola, right? There. Okay. Lower the boom. Turn it on. And this is going to be a while. And of course I hate sewing, so you know what I do? I hire this person. Thank you. And... Alright, let's figure out if we want to pick up the straw. And we do. Also, just so we have straw in hand for animals later. So I'm wondering if we can store it. If not in our silos, somewhere nearby. This forecast is crazy, and we can buy, and the fact that we can buy something to like make it better is really cool. Let's look at our loading wagon. We'll probably just buy the smallest one. I know we're just, or do I want to do the stone picker? It's just stuff so expensive. Okay, loading wagon. That can at least make us some money, even though we're going to be 30,000. This is 20. Why'd they change this? So I think this is like 23,000. This is 16, but obviously $16,000. So I just imagine that later in the game when we have this and we're easily able to afford a $132,000 forage wagon. Okay, we want pink. We want front and back, and we want it to say. Not sure what just happened there. So we go like this. It just like keeps doing that. M-O-O-S-E. Yeah, when I hit E, it does this. Why? Oh, that's so weird. The E button switches types. How did I do it before? Okay. S, so I'll have to do this. 6. That's funny. So then we should have license plates. Maybe these just have it on the back because they're implements. Oh my gosh. This is actually more than we... It's okay. Shouldn't have bought that dog. How much is it to lease? You think we'll make that back? But it doesn't matter, because then we still... Okay. And we could take out $5,000, but it's, we just have no way to make money. Or we could sell this wheat, which is probably what we're gonna do. That's probably our best option. Like, yeah, it'd be nice to save it and sell it in 6 days when it's 6 months when it's not harvest season and it's worth more. Like if we sell it now, we would get 1,200, 1,100, and I bet in, you know, half a year that might go up to 15 or 16. But I guess if we need the money now, we need the money now. We're gonna get about $5,000. Yeah, that's all right. The other thing is, eventually we could use the wheat to make flour, etc., etc., in a production chain, but it sounds like you have to buy them to use them in a production chain. So if we go... Why can't I click this? Yeah, so if I go to the bakery, yeah, so you have to buy that, and that's 50 grand just to buy this. So, not happening. I did like that prices menu that it just told you, yeah, I like this. So we want 1140, 1174, feed and grain south. We should be able to... Oh, look at that. I don't even know what I'm looking at, but there's the fluctuation. So we're in August. It is like the lowest. Even if we just wait till... I mean, it's only 4,000. If we had like 50, if we had 40,000, I would maybe worry about this. Oh, this is sugar beet cut, by the way, that icon we were looking at earlier. So my cat's just hitting the microphone. I'm not sure if that's going to get picked up really badly, but just know that it's her fault, not mine. We're selling it. It's only 4,000. Like, but that's cool that they show you. Wait, yeah, that's really, 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 really cool. So you can actually plan when you have, like, so like canola, we're gonna harvest it in July, and then if we hold on to that bad boy till December, that's really neat. Okay, stop hitting the microphone, cat. Like, you know what they are. She's sweet though. She's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna put you down. Just stop bumping into the mic. Okay, so we are going to feed and grain south. Tag. And we should see... Yeah. We should see the light. Okay, this will be good. Like, we'll sell this, get, you know, $4,000 or $5,000. Buy our forager wagon, whatever it's called. Get that straw. I don't know if it's it, or you know what? That's dumb. That's so dumb. Let's not do that. Let's get chickens, because at least chickens, then we'd get money. Well, how are chickens gonna work? Like, if every month, if every day is 1 month, is it really going to be 1 egg a day? What's this? Rent? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry if that's hitting. If it's picking up the mic, where that's rent train for $1,000 per hour. Huh. Okay. And the thing about this kitten is, like, she knows what she's doing. And that's why she's doing it, because she's just a naughty kitten. But she's cute, so she gets away with it. Okay, we don't actually need those tooltips up. Someday we'll have a field that big. Gosh, this game is so good. Like, I'm so excited for 22. I think taking that extra year, and I don't know if that was COVID related or if they did it just to add all this new stuff, but I mean, just the fact that there's 2 new maps and the whole production chain thing is crazy. The seasons thing is crazy. Like, there's such huge changes. I have not been this excited about a farming sim for... I always get excited for them, but I haven't been probably this excited about any of them. Well, was it 17 when we started being able to like place things on the farm, like our own buildings? Or is that just 19? It's all like blending together in my head after doing this since 2012. So, okay, so we got almost 5 grand. I don't think we do a loading wagon, because straw is easy to get if we ever need it for animals. It's super cheap to sell, so we won't make much. And we get, that's some pretty water. In fact, we could look real quick. Hope you don't find I'm spending too much time in menus, but this game, there's a lot of time spent in menus. So again, we're at the lowest, probably because it's like harvest season for grains. Straw is at the lowest selling point. And it's 120, let's say 130 per 1,000. That's always per 1,000. So we would maybe make, yeah, I bet we'd make less than $1,000 selling straw. Not worth it. Yeah, I should have just not done that. So what we want to do is, before we come back, we want to start cultivating this field so we can plant something tomorrow. Because we don't really want more canola. We want something we can harvest in like 6 months. This seasons thing is just so different. Like having to, like not being able to just plant, you know, plant, harvest. It is, yeah, it's taken a lot more thought process. And I never played Seasons mod much. Like I don't remember it much. I played it a little bit on my own at one point. So I don't know how similar it is to the Seasons mod. But they did say they kind of compromised or like kind of tried to meet in the middle a little bit between Seasons and sort of their vision. And I actually really like what they came up with. Like it's simple but effective. You know, 1 day, 1 month, 3 days, 1 season, 12 days, 1 year. I think it's a really cool way to do it. Okay, lost track. So we got that person, Gertie. Okay, just sit, lay down, be good, be cute. Yeah, she's purring. You can probably hear her. She is the loudest purrer I've ever heard. I'm sure that's getting picked up. And there's nothing I can do about it because she's right under the microphone. So we... She's being a terror. Okay. I think she's settling so then she can stop hitting the microphone. Or not, I don't know. Let me just lift it a bit. This is going to be loud. Okay, let's see if that helps. Alright, so we got that person cultivating. I know we're spending a lot on wages. The time saved is worth it, and the time spent with me not doing it is worth it. I cannot stand cultivating or sowing. I never have been able to enjoy it. I love harvesting, lime, you know, all those things I enjoy, mowing, but for some reason cultivating, sowing, I don't even know what it is about it, but I can't do it. So we're also very limited by what we can plant, because we can only plant what this sower can plant. Oh, that's why it was so expensive. because we also paid for the seeds. So you can turn the option on where you, and we actually probably want to do that. That's a little more realistic, and I don't mind that. So there's an option here. Where would it be? Yeah, the AI worker. So when you use a worker, they basically buy it as they go. And the nice thing about that is you don't have to then refill it as often. And if they run out, they can't run out. The problem is it's not as realistic. You don't get to control it. I kind of like it off. Fuel off. Seeds off. I usually fertilize. Yeah, we just want all that off. I think is good. Trailer fill. We'll still figure that out. I think that all that should be good. Determines if stones can appear in your fields. Okay. So let's save. There. That's why that was so expensive. So we'll let them cultivate. I've already limed. We're at 40% fertilizer, 50%. I don't even know what that means. So here is where I think if we go check. Oh, there's so many icons. I just want to get to the top. They could almost have just like 2 columns of icons here. If we check our state, this is why I'm confused. Is it says it's dark blue, which to me means it's like fully fertilized, but I think that just means that right now we can't add another fertilizer state. How did I miss this little strip there? Yeah, so right now, I think I have to wait one more growth stage. And then I'll also have to weed. And I don't know, now with seasons, I'm used to that happening within hours. With seasons, I'm expecting that'll be like months. Like maybe September or October, we'll have to weed it. I mean, obviously, we'll find out, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So they got to cultivate. I'm just trying to think what we can do. Okay, I think we should plan our... The nice thing about seasons that I'm finding out right now is that it does kind of slow down the process. So taking time to cultivate, fertilize, lime, rock, de-rock, all this doesn't feel as egregious. Not egregious, that's the wrong word. It doesn't feel like hurried, like I'm in a hurry to do it, because it's like, well, once it's planted, we have kind of 11 months to take care of it, right? So I think what we're going to do is plan our next planting, and then I think we're going to rent the rock thing and just see what happens. Like we'll spend a few thousand, lease the rock thing. I think we can assume that these probably just damage your vehicles. So right now we want to go to this calendar. So tomorrow's September, so we don't have to plant, but we can do wheat or barley, and it is winter wheat, and is winter barley a thing? I don't know. But those are the only 2 things we can plant tomorrow. Or we could plant more canola. The thing about wheat or barley is we'll probably want straw by next July. Oh, these icons are cool. We got spring, summer, fall, winter. I just love whoever designed all these graphics this time around. Just did a killer job. They are so pleasant. And I know a lot of them are like kind of old, but I don't know, there's some sort of new style to it. It's just really clean. So I think tomorrow we can plant wheat. Let's just do wheat. And we can harvest in July. Or I guess we could do... I guess if we do barley, we could then harvest in June. Let's do barley tomorrow. Oh, that's really the last time we... Maybe we'll do one more canola. Or we could do 1 wheat, 1 barley. But that's really it. And then we can't plant... But then we can't plant any of these. Right? We can't do oats. We can't do... So I think we'll leave 1 field clear for oat. That way if we get horses, we would have oat feed or horse feed. Soybeans, we can't do until April or May. Hopefully by then we can get in. This is wild. It is just... That's just a lot of planning. Okay, let's go get a rock thing. And then I need to go get a new cup of... Get a little refill on my hazelnut coffee. Oh, we also have the weeder we don't need for a while, I bet. Like I said, I'm so used to everything happening within a couple hours, and now it's like, no, you probably got a couple months until weeds come up. And that's awesome. I love that. So let's deal with rocks. It's new. Let's learn. Eventually I'll want to make a tutorial on it, and I need to take notes before I do that. So I have my yellow legal pad right here. I got my Ticonderoga pencil, and I'm ready to take all the notes. And even then, with the amount of notes I take and planning, I still always either miss or mess up tutorials. Like, I don't think I've ever had one where I haven't missed something I wanted to cover, or where I haven't had loads of questions about things that should have been obviously in it. It's just, it's a tricky endeavor, but they're fun to make. And I never got through all of them for 19, so I really want to make sure I get some updated ones this year. Okay, rock. I cannot find... Okay, stone pickers. They need a search bar, right? Like, I think they're at the point now. Like, if you look at the shop in Farming Sim 13 compared to the shop now, Farming Sim 13 probably only had like this amount of like sections, and now we have 4 times that, 3 times that. Stone pickers. So we have this one. This one is slightly bigger. These things are small. 2.2 meters. But you probably only have to go through the stone. So let's just lease it. I don't want to... And then we can figure out, do we want it, or do we want to just turn rocks off? I think I know the answer. Okay. I think we can get driving and then look at the... Did it tell us how much it holds? Oh yeah, 2.3. So I think that's 2,300. It's different. It used to just be all liters, so it'd be like 2,300 liters. I'm assuming the cubic meters is like the more accurate label. I don't know. She is still purring up a storm. She's being sweet. Alright. And she's finally on my lap. I don't know if I mentioned that. So she got tired of the floor. So if we go to... Let's go to the other field and let this person finish. But I don't think we have to like do the whole field. I think we can just go to where we see the rocks, like right here. And then let's see, turn on stone picker. And then we have... And you can actually go pretty quick with it. It's not as slow. But it's like a lot of stone. Right? And there's just... You kind of have to go over the whole field. And it's an annoying tool because it has this long arm. Okay. Well. Yeah, there's not a ton. It's just this. I wish the tool was better. It kind of reminds me of a plow, how it's sort of unwieldy. But even if we get the majority of it, and then I can see if we can sell it, or what we do with it. So we still have some stone here. Yeah, we'll probably leave it on, mostly just because it's new. I think I missed a pretty good chunk here. And then hopefully at some point, I'm curious to see how much damage it actually gives vehicles. It can't be much. But I mean, all this and we only have 76 liters of rock. So let's get this last little bit here and then I'm done. See, that didn't even pick up. Oh, goodness. It's annoying. Just get... There we go. Is that gonna do it? No, it like just misses. No, I think we got it. Okay. So we can turn it off. We can fold it, I guess, but we want to do the same here. Wow. Am I going too fast or what? Oh, I didn't lower it. Okay, so now we have a field ready to go. Yeah, you basically do just have to kind of pass over the whole thing. Wow. So I bet those other stone pickers, yeah, like this one even, you can tell, well, I don't know. Kind of looks the same. Like it has just that long, like arm. Whereas this one actually looks, first of all, it's almost 3 times larger than this one. And doesn't have that annoying arm, so probably should have just leased that one, since it wouldn't have been that much more expensive. So that's probably what we'll do next time. And I guess the other thing is with this, you only have to do this once a year, really. Because once we plant, you don't really get to do it again for another year. This field has a lot of rock. So this might be our barley field, and then we'll do that little one for oats, since oats will really only just be for horses. We probably won't sell any of it. But you can only harvest oat once a year. Like that is still, I'm still like not over that fact. You know, if I need oats, I can't just plant oats and a day later have oats. I need to plant it for the year. Alright. But we can always buy, like, luckily that you can buy feed on it. You can buy horse feed, pig feed, chicken feed. So. Okay, I'm going to call that good just because I kind of want it to be done. Well, might as well finish this last. So here's what we're going to do. Let's save it. And I'm going to call that this episode. We're going to call that. And then next time, we're going to try selling this rock. And we'll probably get some planting. And we'll speed up time. And keep going. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this sort of extended episode. Like, subscribe, comment below if you wish. Have yourselves a very nice day.